All right, what's going on, guys? We're back for another Alliance War. ISO 8 got matched up against this alliance that I cannot pronounce their name, some kind of Eastern Asian language, I would assume. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the first fight we have today, just like the last war, is going to be Absorbing Man versus this Hazard Shift Node 9 Dark Phoenix. This fight is a great example of why Absorbing Man is so good for this fight. It's still very fast, but it does not go quite as well as the last one. Trying to bait out a heavy here, punish it with the SB1. And then I think she throws an SB1 at some point here. Maybe not, maybe I'm remembering wrong. No, it looks like I pushed her to her SB2. Yeah, and then I got hit right there. Absorbing Man takes no damage from it. Punish that, and then Relic for the finish, and she goes down in 35 seconds. So still really quick, but did not go quite as well as the last one. But as you can see, Absorbing Man took hardly any damage. Next up, we have this Hazard Shift Atuma, which, if you don't know, Absorbing Man is a great counter to Atuma because all the Thorns damage that Atuma does is all physical resistance. So when you're in the Uru form with Absorbing Man, he has the massive physical resistance, so he takes hardly any Thorns damage at all. We're also immune to shock, so we don't have to worry about that. And the poisons isn't a huge deal because this fight's going to be over so quickly. So I'm just hitting into him even in the poison phase. Doesn't really matter. Got rid of the indestructible debuff there, and I think this, yeah, that just finishes him. Nice 45k crit to end the fight. 31 seconds, pretty good. And this is a fight that I've done several times before, and I always hate doing it because Thanos, especially when he's on this node, just hates to give intercepts. This is going to be a very long, boring fight, and I lose my invul boost right at the start. Then I get parried and take an SB1 to the face. But since I'm using Absorbing Man, we take hardly any damage from it. Grab an intercept right there. Thanos is still just not really playing ball with the intercepts. I was trying to build up the vulnerabilities that Absorbing Man puts on when you light intercept. Kind of tough with this AI though. Just gonna try and punish his SB1s when I can get an intercept to get the protection off of him. I believe I end up throwing an SB3. I get the intercept first at some point. Yep, there we go. Into an SB3, get our Uru form back and the Cruelty, which is nice. Got to bait out an SB2 now, though. Then he throws it. Just an easy dex. We're far away from him. This SB2 is only kind of dangerous if you're really close, because then you're going to take the damage from if you try to dash back too quickly. But now we're just trying to get an intercept again, which is actually do get right there. Punish that, bring him all the way down to his last protection phase. Trying to bait out the SB1, he throws it. Do another heavy, and the falter timer, which activates every 6 seconds that you don't land a hit, activated right as I went to finish him off, unfortunately. But we just go in with the Relic heavy into an SB1 and massive overkill. Not a super quick fight, but I don't think it was the terrible. Minute 36, not horrible. Definitely could have been a lot worse. And then this Spider-Punk fight with Venom I've done before, and I think like 33 seconds. Like, this fight is so easy. I also got really good buffs, but I don't know. The AI wasn't playing ball. I wasn't playing good in this fight. It just ends up being kind of a slog fight. And I didn't want to throw my SB2 since I got such good buffs. And if you don't know, Venom's SB2 re-rolls his buffs, so I just went for the SB3. I didn't even want to, after I lost all that health, I didn't even want to risk like messing up a dex on his SB2, so just trying to bait out only SB1s, but went for the intercept there, didn't give it to me. Got it right there though. Just trying to bait out an SB1 now, because I'm still scared of that SB messing up on the SB2 with all the health gone. We go in and drops another SB1. Now we're in the corner. I think I throw the SB2 to get out. Yeah. I try to go for another intercept and he doesn't give it to me. He's just like, or well, I guess I'm cornered here. Maybe I don't even. At this point, I think I just try and kill him through the protection. Yeah, I should end up killing him through the protection. I didn't even know that you could do that in this fight, but Venom's bleeds hit so hard that I guess you can do that. The next time I do that fight, I might not even go for an intercept. Might just do that. Now we have this Hazard Shift Gene with Scorpion. This is a super good fight for Scorpion. If you've never done this fight before, it's really easy. It's basically just a stun immune Gene, so all you have to really watch out for is the reverse controls, and just don't forget that she is stun immune. This is my fastest fight here so far. You'll see the time at the end, but it could have been a little quicker, I think, if like the exhaustions didn't lower your power rate so much. But I really wanted to try and get under a minute, and this Gene was pretty... I think at the end, she's a little bit stingy with throwing her special attack, and I have to throw another SB1. But right there, if I'd gotten to an SB2, I could have just finished the fight off right there. Yeah, then she throws a heavy just into the field. So yeah, I went for another SB1, and it still didn't kill. I was hoping for under a minute, and got it by 1 second. So that's my fastest Gene fight there. I think both of us, me, the Scorpion, and Gene, the Defender, were both rank 5 there. So same rank, 59 seconds, got my under a minute there. And this is going to be the last fight of this war versus this Nico Minoru on this Polka Dot Power and Stunning Reflection node. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I just didn't play super well in this fight, but this is kind of like a lot longer than I expected. If you watched the last video, I basically am using the same strategy here that I did against the Nico boss, which is basically pop an invulnerability boost, push her to SB3s, and just eat it with the invul boost. This fight is actually longer, even though she has like way less health, like I don't know, several 100,000 less HP than the boss. But yeah, I just didn't play this super well, I feel like, I guess. But here's the second SB3, so we have one more hit of it being indestructible that we can use. I'm just going to try and push her back up to an SB3 or just outright kill her before she even throws it. We punish that heavy, go into the relic, go in again, and then right there I was going to try and get a bunch of ruptures for the SB2, and then like it just ended up taking a long time. We lost some. But I believe this does just finish her, right? Yeah, that just takes her out. So, not the quickest fight, but minute 19, not terrible. ISO8 did end up taking the win on this one, so that's great. We beat them on time and defender kills, so pretty chill war. And I will see you guys hopefully in the next video.